I'm at an angle right now. Hey guys, so I'm going to do the Hunger Games tag today, and as you can see I'm not lit up very well because I have a lamp down here somewhere and a light over here somewhere, and my camera is showing me at an angle, so sorry if I'm a bit over the place I guess. At the Hunger Games tag, the questions here on my iPad right now. I'm on the Alex Carpenter and Joey Grace for, I don't know if I'm saying it right, YouTube channel, and there are 12 questions, which I swear there were more questions. There are 12 questions and I'm going to answer them because I want to, and it's 5 to 10, so I have 5 minutes to answer this before 10 o'clock because yeah. Okay, question number 1. Favourite book in the Hunger Games trilogy? The 3 books as a whole, if you don't know, which you know, you probably, if you didn't know, you'd probably been living under a rock or in a hole or something, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. I only actually own Mockingjay in book form. I read the first 2 online, so I'm going to have to say Mockingjay because that's the only one that I actually went out and bought. So, yeah. Question 2. How long would you last the Hunger Games? Considering I have no skill, I can't run, yeah, I probably wouldn't last a day. I'd die before I even left the Utopia. I'd probably die before that, because, yeah, unless I ran away and not do what Katniss did and try and get the arrows, maybe. Question 3. What is the strangest thing you thought was going to happen in the books? Nothing strange really happened. I mean, it's science fiction fantasy. I think that's right. So it's not really anything strange. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to reading things, so nothing was really that strange. 4. How were you introduced to the Hunger Games? I saw that there was the films coming out and I thought they were based on a book, but I wasn't really that bothered about reading the book at first, and then a couple of my friends picked them up and started reading them because of who they found out was in the movie and because of the movie. And that's how I started reading the Hunger Games, just because other people started reading it, really. Favourite moment, number 5. Favourite moment that happens in the Hunger Games. I want to say something in Mockingjay, but I might ruin it for everyone. Okay, so spoiler alert, but my favourite part in Hunger Games, I don't really have a favourite part in the Hunger Games book, but in the Hunger Games trilogy, and spoiler alert here, my favourite part is right at the end, the prologue, the after bit. It's just like a couple of paragraphs, and she writes about, huge spoiler here, she writes about Katniss and Peter's kids. I can't remember their names. I don't know if she says they have names, but one has blonde hair and brown eyes, and one has brown hair and blue eyes, and I know that much. And how Peter and Katniss, they live together, but they still live under the nightmares, and that's my favourite moment in the whole trilogy. I don't really have a favourite moment in the first book or the second one, to be honest. Who is your favourite character? I don't know, I don't have a favourite character. I just like them all. Which district did you live in? This is actually rather interesting because I filled out like a Hunger Games ID card. As such, my friend filled out one, she was in District 5 and I was in District 10, and I can't remember if that's cattle or, for some reason I want to say nuclear or electricity, but I know it's not. But I really want to say the cattle, but it's not, it's District 10 and I can't remember what it is. Yes, District 10 is livestock. What's the most emotional moments in the book for you? I don't really get that sucked in emotionally to books when I read them. I mean, you know, they're fun to read and, you know, I go along with story and everything, but I guess, hang on, what does it say, the favourite emotional? Oh, what was the most emotional part in the book? Probably when Katniss is, probably when Peter is showing Katniss, I think it's in the second book, he's showing her the paintings that he did of the Hunger Games when they were in there. And I'm not sure how emotional it is, but you know, it's kind of my favourite bit between Katniss and Peter, which I guess you could call emotional because they're supposed to be in love or something. From home, would you take Into the Arena with you? Into the Arena? I don't know because I have nothing here. I don't know, I suppose I'd take something where I could contact the outside world and ask them to maybe get me out of there. If you can take them, which I don't think you can, but if you're talking Hunger Games type things, I'd probably do what Katniss did and take in like something that gave me hope, because she took in the Mockingjay pin, which in the books the mayor's daughter gave her. I can't remember where it was. The mayor's daughter gave her, because in the films she gets it from the black market. What's the most evil plan someone made in the books? Okay, it was either killing Rue, or another spoiler right here, but killing, oh man, what's her name? Katniss's baby sister. What was Katniss's baby sister's name? Oh, I want to say Petal, but it's not. I can't remember her name, but when that was the most evil plan, when they killed Katniss's little sister. What are you most looking forward to in the film? Because the first film's out, I'm going to do this for the second film, Catching Fire. Probably seeing how Haymitch survives in the book, because I know he's supposed to survive till the third book in the books, and in the film they might kill him off or something. I'm not really sure, but I think seeing how Haymitch in the arena, that'd be the best. And last question, question 12. Who is your favourite villain in the Hunger Games trilogy? In the film, President Snow. Because President Snow, in the film, they just have those eyes that look through into you. I seem to remember seeing like the president and him just having these eyes that just sort of looked straight through you. That was that's my favourite villain in the films. But in the books, I know she's not really a villain, but no, I can't say that. I would say Effie, even though she's not technically a villain. I know when you say villain, you probably mean someone like from District 1 or District 2, one of the careers. But I'm going to say Effie, just because she takes part and she's encouraging them to, you know, be the star-crossed lovers, and she's kind of a villain in her own way for doing that, I think. So guys, that was the Hunger Games tag. I'll see you sometime. I don't know when. I don't know what video I'll have planned. Maybe a Summer in the City thing? I don't know at all. Probably not. Yeah. Bye guys.